Alright, so it's been about 6 months since my last channel update vlog. Typically, I like to do these things when I reach, every 1,000 subscribers, but we still haven't reached 6,000 subscribers. It's been a consistent problem with this channel, and I genuinely don't know what to do about it, so I've kind of given up on it. Fortunately, it does seem like the number is slowly climbing. I think it's mostly due to the whole Channel Awesome drama that happened. You know, not exactly the best way to get subscribers, but welcome, I guess, for those of you who are new. Now, normally, what I would do when I have, 1,000 subscribers, I do a Q&A, and we haven't done one of those in a while, but we are very close to 6,000 subscribers, so we're going to postpone the Q&A until I reach 6,000 subscribers. It looks like it won't take that much longer. So if you've got questions, just help me get to 6,000 subscribers, and we'll do another Q&A video like we've done, a while ago. But I did need to address a few things because it has been 6 months, and there have been a lot of developments in those 6 months. The first order of business is probably the most important, and it's not something I really wanted, throw out there, but a couple of weeks ago I found out that I will no longer have a job soon. The place that I've been working at for some time now will be closing in a couple of weeks as of this video, and I'll no longer have an income. The job I was at, it wasn't a great job, but it was pretty much the only thing the only thing sustaining me is the word I was trying to say, and I'm not going to have it soon. I have been looking for work elsewhere for quite some time now, but I've not had any good luck with that. So hopefully things will change real soon. I don't know if a different schedule I might have will interfere with doing YouTube videos, but in the meantime, I will have a lot more free time now, so I can work on stuff while I, pray to hear back from other places where I can work. I can work on videos, I can shoot stuff for the toy channel. Maybe I can actually post some gameplay videos on the gameplay channel. We'll see about that. I'm going to try and make some kind of schedule to use for my downtime. In the meantime, however, I don't earn a lot off of YouTube and Patreon, but I'm going to have to start pocketing everything I get off of. It's not much, but it's, it's something, and it's not nearly enough to sustain me. I'm kind of stuttering today. I don't know why. I do this occasionally, but I really got to do it now. If you want to help support me and support the channel, I highly suggest you donate to my Patreon. I do have a couple of patrons, and I wanted to do like more Patreon exclusive stuff, and in fact I actually have a video on Patreon right now. I did a commentary video for my G.I. Joe the movie review that I did years ago. I've got a couple other exclusive Patreon stuff, and I'm gonna probably be posting some more exclusive stuff soon. I want to do more exclusive stuff for Patreon, maybe more commentary tracks, other types of videos. I have that From the Long Box video series that I did a while ago, but it wasn't very popular. But I'm going to post maybe some more of that stuff on the Patreon page. If you want to hear my thoughts on some comics I've been reading lately, you can check those out. And it's all just minimum is $1 a month, and you can get all that stuff, and you can help support me. Also, if you don't want to do Patreon, I actually now have a PayPal tip jar. There's a link. Links to everything will be in the description below. So if you want to just make a one-time donation and help me out, that's perfectly fine too. As for everyone else who can't do it, all you got to do is just keep watching my videos. Go back to my backlog, maybe check out some older videos you might have missed. Subscribe to my other channels too. I want to get at least my toy channel monetized, because that'll help me out a lot, because that's a very expensive channel to do, because I had to buy a lot of things. Fortunately, I was worried that I wouldn't have enough content for that channel, but over the past couple of months, I've slowly been accumulating things to do videos about for the toy channel. So I'm covered for that for now. I also I have an eBay store that I started for the toy channel. There should be a link to that in the description as well. I'm going to be selling some stuff, like a lot of my stuff that I won off of playing Tariba. If you want to know what that is, check out the toy channel. Check out the videos that I did on that. And I'm mostly selling it because I've accumulated a lot of it, and I need to make some space. But at the same time, I also need to bring in some funds while I await working somewhere. I don't live in a very good area for employment, unfortunately. But again, if you can't give, it's perfectly fine. Just keep watching my videos, keep supporting the channel, share the videos, you know, like the videos, do all the things. Apparently you got to hit a bell now if you're a subscriber, and then you can get my videos in your subscription feed, because you need to do extra steps now with YouTube to, you know, watch the videos you like and watch the videos you keep coming back to. I don't know, it's stupid, but I guess you got to do it anyway. Also, for those of you who are going to donate to Patreon, I've decided, and this was not a decision I made very lightly, from now on, Cartoon Clip Show is going to be available a day early on Patreon, ad-free, too. So, if you want to get Cartoon Clip Show a day early, all it takes is $1 a month, and you'll get that, and then for everyone else, it'll come out the next day on, you know, regular YouTube channel, available for everybody. So speaking of Cartoon Clip Show, I've noticed that those videos have been getting a lot more popular lately. They get a lot more views and comments than, you know, a lot of other stuff I do on this channel, other than, you know, stuff that comes out new. So I think I want to put a little bit more focus on that, especially since I'll have a little bit of free time. And without giving away what I'll be reviewing next, the stuff I'm watching right now for the next review, something I'm really enjoying. So I want to hopefully get through that as soon as possible and get that review out. And I think the thing I'll be reviewing in the following video is something I really enjoy. And then we'll be at episode 100. And given recent events, I really want to get episode 100 out as soon as possible. So, I think I'm going to put more time working on Cartoon Clip Show episodes. Also, if you notice on my Patreon, I have a donation suggestion where you can finally request a Cartoon Clip Show. The donation's a bit expensive. I might change that if people complain too much. But if you have been suggesting Cartoon Clip Shows for a long time now, now's your opportunity to request one via Patreon. You can sponsor an episode. Now, the rules for the requests are listed there, but I will go over them anyway. It has to be something that is either complete or have been off TV for a very long time. You know, so I don't like to review too many new things, because then, you know, it's too recent, and then I think that'll get you in more trouble than if you review something that's old. I have to be able to find it, or at least find enough of it to review. If it's a full series that, you know, a couple episodes are missing, that's fine. I have to be able to find at least in good quality. So I prefer not to download. I prefer to get, you know, the DVD or whatever, or even the VHS, so I can rip it myself and I can get good quality video off of it. Sometimes that doesn't always work out, but that's usually the best option for that kind of thing. And also no anime, because anime is not really welcome on YouTube, and you can get in a lot of trouble for putting a lot of anime clips in a video. And I'd prefer not to. I prefer, you know, Western cartoons, or at least stuff that's not always really considered anime. Like, there's a lot of gray area things, like, you know, the original Voltron series and stuff like that. But no new anime at the very least. Nothing. If it's an anime that's been Americanized, then it's fair game. Otherwise, I'm going to save anime for something else I've been working on. Now, as I mentioned in my vlog about Cartoon Network, there's been a lot of things that I've done for Rob Watches that I haven't really been into, and there's, you know, I usually end up putting out a very short video with, you know, just saying, oh, I like it. So unfortunately, I've decided that I want to do maybe less Rob watches, and only do them for when I have something. When I find something I really want to talk about, I'll still do stuff for animated DC movies because those constantly are coming out. But if it's a show that I don't have a lot to say about, then I'm not going to do a Rob Watches on that. Now, in place of Rob Watches, I've been meaning to do other stuff on this channel as well. I kind of want to expand things a little bit, maybe make this channel my entertainment review channel, because I've also been watching some live action stuff on Netflix. I just recently watched Lost in Space. I recently watched American Gods. I know that show's like about a year old, but I recently read the book and I wanted to check out the show. I also have been meaning to check out season 2 of A Series of Unfortunate Events, because I watched season 1 and season 2 has come out, and I'm kind of working on cleaning up my TV backlog of all the shows that I've started watching or have been meaning to watch, and I've been doing pretty good with it, except every once in a while something else comes out that I really need to watch. Like, I was starting to catch up, and then suddenly more Troll Hunter episodes showed up, and I'm like, oh, jeez, it's never ending. I am getting very close, though. So I want to maybe do, some live-action TV show reviews. Not all the time, but, every once in a while do something like that. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, because I want that to be differentiated from, like, Rob Watches and Cartoon Clip Show. Maybe I'll just do them sort of vlog style. And that also brings me to the other thing that I've really been wanting to start, anime reviews. Because I know a lot of my viewers are anime fans. And I really haven't been into anime in a long time. Although recently, I really like My Hero Academia. Like, I've really been getting into it. Like, it's one of the few anime in a long time that I've really gotten into. And I want to talk about anime as well, and I want to do maybe a separate series for that. Again, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. I might just do it vlog style with some images every once in a while, because you can't use anime footage on YouTube because they will come after you, and there's all kinds of problems with it. I know anime channels have problems with it as well, so I got to come up with some kind of format for it. Now, the original idea for an anime review show was I was going to take the character that I've played several times in episodes of Cartoon Clip Show, the anime snob, and have him do anime reviews. Unfortunately, I recently found out that there was already a YouTuber called the Anime Snob, and after looking into it, apparently he's kind of a troublemaker, and he's got a bad reputation, and I was like, alright, well, that idea's scrapped. It's a shame, because I really like my character, the Anime Snob, and I want to do stuff with him, but I just don't know how. And I've basically retired my characters from Cartoon Clip Show, so I'm not really sure how to fit him into anything. It's just a shame that there's another guy out there already calling himself the Anime Snob, and I genuinely, I don't want to have any trouble on this channel, especially from what I've heard about him and his fans. So that's an idea that got scrapped, sadly. So I might just do, vlog style anime review with just occasional, still frames just to illustrate a point. Just no footage and no audio, because otherwise the copyright bots will come after me. Unfortunately, there are no fair use laws in Japan, and that's why a lot of anime channels get in trouble. So I have to figure out something to do with that. But I'll figure something out. I already have several shows in mind that I want to talk about, and I definitely know what the first one's going to be. It's something, let's just say, that I was very disappointed in when I started watching. But we'll get to that eventually. I also, I think I want to kick off that video series with, I usually do, I do like the 5 things everyone likes but I don't, and 5 things I like but everyone else don't video. I want to do that for anime. And I have a feeling that the first video is going to garner a lot of hate from what I've known about the fans of the series I'm picking. Whatever. Anyway, I want to kind of kick off the anime review series with that. I just got to get that organized and figure out what I'm doing with the anime review series. I am open to suggestions, so if anybody has any thoughts on that. Maybe if we can somehow figure out a way around the anime snob problem, maybe we can do some with that. But for now, it's just something I've been thinking about. Now, the final thing I want to talk about before I end this is my video audio. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I've had inconsistent audio problems with, well, not really problems, but just generally inconsistent audio. Now, the thing is, I've been using 2 different microphones for my videos, and I'm not really sure which ones are the best ones to use. Here's the problem. The microphone I'm using right now for my camera, it's a Sony Handycam. I'll put up the model number and a picture of my setup here. It's a Bower microphone. It was kind of a cheap microphone, and it seems to get the job done fine. And it's adjustable because it's the microphone I use on the toy channel, because when I'm filming something with the camera, I can point the microphone towards myself, and just, you know, it's easier that way. That way my voice isn't bouncing off the wall or anything like that. The thing about this microphone is it's apparently not really compatible with my camera, because there's no way to mount it. I actually have it set up where it's actually clipped onto the door that opens up on top of my camera where you're supposed to mount a microphone, but I can't. It doesn't fit on there. I don't know if there's like a fitting I need to get for it or what, but the microphone does not fit on top of my camera. So I have it clipped onto the door that opens up. I use like a paper clip to hold it on there, and then I just plug it in, and it gets the job done. But it feels so It feels like I'm doing it the wrong way, and that's how I've been doing it. Now, I was using this microphone forever, and eventually I got this microphone. This is a Sony stereo microphone. It's this one right here. I hope you can read what that is. This was the microphone. I got this microphone actually for Christmas because it was one that I really wanted, because I was told this is the best microphone to use with this camera, because it's got the thing you can slide into the top of the camera and you can use it. Now, I noticed with this microphone that I don't know if the audio quality is better on this microphone than it is with the microphone I'm using. I think at the end of this video, I'll you know, just as a comparison, I'll put in a clip of me talking with this microphone, and we can see, you know, if it's any better. Okay, so here's me using the Sony microphone, and here's my cheapo Bower microphone with the paper clip on it that I clip it onto the door of the camera's microphone port. Here's the cable. It just plugs into the side of the camera. The thing I don't like about this one is that it's battery powered, so I have to make sure I turn it off every time. I have actually left this on and used up the battery, so I had to go out and get a new one. And it's you know, one of those little, I call them hearing aid batteries. A little what the hell are they? What are they called? Like cell batteries or something like that. I don't remember. But this is the microphone I've been using, and what you're hearing right now is the Sony microphone I just showed. So whichever one of these sounds good, let me know. I'm still going to use this for the toy channel, and I'll probably use it for like whenever I'm out doing like a con video or something. Whenever I take my camera on the road or something, I'll probably take this one. So yeah, let me know which one of these sounds better to you. I don't know a whole lot about audio recording. That's the thing. It's got settings on it. It's got normal and low cut. I have it set on low cut. That seems to be the best option for it. And the reason why is because not only was this this microphone, you know, the one that's supposed to be compatible with my camera, but it was also a little bit more expensive than the Bower microphone. And part of me kind of feels, it feels, you know, weird for me having this expensive microphone, and I'm using the cheaper microphone, which is, you know, more, apparently maybe has a better audio quality to it. But I don't know, any audio experts out there, feel free to give me any advice on this. Would you prefer me using the expensive one, or am I fine using the cheapo one that's rigged up to my camera all wrong? Again, I'll put in a picture of that so you can see what I'm working with here. But yeah, that's basically just all I wanted to know is just some advice on my audio quality. I want to make sure I have the best audio quality possible, you know, because a lot of people bitch about that kind of thing. I haven't had many people bitch about that on my videos, but you know, I want to make sure I still have, you know, good quality audio for when I record stuff. I do have a Yeti microphone that I use for the gameplay channel, and I want to use it for other stuff as well. Like I want to do a voice acting demo reel. Unfortunately, it has a USB connection, and my camera does not have a USB port on it. So I don't know if there's a way I can maybe hook that up instead. Maybe, you know, rig it up right here, and I can just record myself off of that and see how that works. But again, any audio experts out there, feel free to give me as much advice as possible. Maybe these microphones aren't even the best ones for this model camera. I don't really know about that. Any suggestions are welcome, so feel free to chime in and send any advice my way if you know anything that I don't. So I think that'll do it for this video. I had a Rob Watches that I was going to release this week, but I decided to postpone that till next week, and it'll give me more time to work on next Cartoon Clip Show. So be sure to check that out when it comes out. Again, if you can, donate to Patreon, help me out a little bit. You can make one-time donations. I also have a Amazon wish list. I've gotten a lot of stuff off of my Amazon wish list from people, although in light of doing that, maybe you know, a monetary donation will work out a lot better. All right, well, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for helping me out, and I got some stuff I got to work on, and I got some resumes to send out. So I guess I'll see you guys later.